You might love drag, queer culture, or gender expression and still notice something strange. Drag makes some people deeply uncomfortable, and not just mildly awkward, angry, defensive, and even hostile. So the question is worth asking, my dear. Why? Hello, my dears, and welcome back to my court. If you're new here, I'm King Key. We talk drag, queer life, culture, politics, and everything society gets dramatically wrong about it, and we do it without apology. So here, my dear, is the answer, because the answer has very little to do with wigs, makeup, or sequins. Drag makes people uncomfortable because it exposes gender as a performance. And most societies are built on the idea that gender is natural, stable, and unquestionable. From the moment we are born, we are handed a script. Boys behave this way, girls behave that way. These clothes are masculine clothes, those behaviours are female. These rules are presented as if they are facts of nature. But in reality, they are social agreements. They are rules we collectively pretend are inevitable, and drag breaks that illusion. When someone steps onto a stage in exaggerated masculinity or exaggerated femininity or something that's a hodgepodge of the lot, the audience suddenly sees the mechanics of gender. They see posture, they see gestures, they see clothing being deliberately constructed and deliberately construed. And that realization can be deeply unsettling for some people, because if gender can be performed, it can also be questioned. Now, let us talk about masculinity just for a little moment. In many cultures, masculinity is treated as something fragile. Men are taught that masculinity has rules. Do not be emotional. Do not be too feminine. Do not appear weak. Drag kings and drag queens both disrupt that system in different ways. Drag queens exaggerate femininity in bodies that society expects to be masculine, and drag kings explore masculinity in ways that society doesn't like. Both reveal the same truth. Masculinity and femininity are roles people learn to play. And when people realize those roles are constructed, the authority behind them begins to wobble. Drag is rarely subtle. It exaggerates gender traits. It pushes them to theatrical extremes. A hyper-confident macho king or a glamorous diva queen. Exaggeration works like a mirror. It reflects the roles back to society in a way that makes them visible. And satire has always triggered backlash, not because it invents discomfort, but because it exposes something people would prefer not to see. Which brings us to the real truth. Drag does not create discomfort. It reveals the discomfort that was already there. Drag simply holds up the mirror, and sometimes people do not like what they see. And if you made it this far in the video, well done you. Welcome to the court. Go ahead and share this video, smash that follow or subscribe button, and remember, my dear, once a jewel, always a jewel.